Do you believe that you can accomplish anything you want? Do you believe that if you're willing to put in the work, become the person who can achieve whatever it is you want to achieve, do you believe that it's really limitless as to what you can accomplish and what you can achieve in your business? Well, I believe this, and I've always believed it. And I want to share with you the mindset that you need to have if you really want to accomplish big things. I like to say, if you want to build your wealth, if you want to become rich, it's really truly a matter of having the desire and understanding the journey and the path that you will take, and then how to not let anything stop you. But I don't believe that building wealth requires you to give up everything else. So at the expense of everything else in your life, no family, no marriage, no health, no, I don't believe that is what we're called to do. But I do believe we're called, if we've been called to business and entrepreneurship, I believe we've been called to something bigger that is really beyond us. I believe that part of making a lot of money in your business, if you're going to be in business, is not just about impacting your own life and impacting the life of your family, as it's helped me be able to do, but it's also now you can impact so many more people. See, when you're not constrained by money, you're not restricted by money, imagine what you can do. And so I really want this video to be around when you hit roadblocks, when you hit walls in your business. What do you do? How can you grow through that? And how can you actually achieve the big dreams that you have? So I hope you'll stay with me for this. By the way, if you have not yet subscribed, make sure you do that right now and hit that notification, because I release new content all the time. All right, so when you are building and growing a business, you are becoming someone you've never been before. The path, the journey, the steps that you take will lead you as a person to grow. I always say that when you're at the top of the mountain, there's not really growth, right? You made it, you achieved it, until you start to climb the next mountain, and then you've got to take that journey again. And so in life, in your business, there's always a next level. And most people don't strive to get to the next level. They might in the beginning, they know that they don't want to be broke, right? Or they know that they want to make money. But then when they get to a place where it's comfortable, they stop growing. They stop the journey. They stop climbing the mountains. Why? Because it's easier. It's easier in their mind to stay at the top of that first mountain or that milestone that they hit. So I see this a lot with coaches, consultants, professional entrepreneurs. They get to maybe that six-figure, even seven-figure mark in their business, and then they decide, okay, I don't want to do anything more beyond this. But your growth doesn't just have to be in money. Your growth can be in other ways. So let's say, for example, your business has hit $500,000. What does that next level look like for you? Now, the money will come, but who do you need to become at that point and at that part in your business where you continue to grow? You continue to become better. You continue to become more skilled, excellent at what you do. See, really highly successful people, they strive to consistently become better today than they were yesterday. They consistently strive for more success. They don't settle. And part of the reason for that is not because it's all around money and they're greedy. I'm not saying there aren't people out there like that. But for a lot of people, it's about who they become and what they accomplish and what, they're achievers. They want to overcome challenges. They want to get through those challenges, and they want to see what's on the other side. And they want to actually meet goals and meet expectations for themselves, for who they become. Jim Rohn said it many years ago when he was one of the first mentors I listened to in the personal development space, and I just loved him. And one of the things that he said that I've even talked about several times on videos. It's not about the money becoming a millionaire. It's about who you become becoming a millionaire. And if you think about this, you can think about people that have won the lottery that have lost it all in a very short amount of time. And why is that? It's because they never really had to take the journey and learn what they needed to know. So when they got to the top of that mountain, when they got to the place of millionaire, they had no idea how to keep it, how to hold on to it, and what to do with it. And so they would lose everything. And we can look back at news and stories and history, and we can see this over and over again. And so you have to realize that though there are shortcuts to have faster success today because of coaches and technology and things that we have available to us, tools and resources and information that we've never had before, you can certainly speed your success. If you still don't become the person that deserves the success, the likelihood of you really being able to keep that success is going to be small. So when I say there are no shortcuts, there are really no shortcuts in you becoming a better version of yourself. There are really no shortcuts. Though there are money shortcuts, there definitely are, right? Hire a coach. They can teach you how to make money faster. It's easier to make money fast than it is slow. I definitely learned that. Technology and everything that we have available today has made making money faster so much more possible. There are 1,700 new millionaires in the U.S. every single day. So think about that. That's mind-blowing, right? 35 years ago when I started my first business, I didn't even know millionaires. Now I know loads of them, and billionaires. And so if you think about the shortcuts, there are shortcuts to making money, but there are not shortcuts to you becoming who you are meant to become. There are not shortcuts in you bettering yourself, in your growth. So here are some of the things that along the way can either stop you in your tracks, or they can help you become a better version of yourself and even deserving of the success that you achieve. So the first thing is, how do you get through adversity? How do you get through things that come your way? How do you handle when things are a bit of a struggle? So what do you do in those moments, in those times? I see a lot of people who get complacent. They reach a certain milestone in their business and they sort of settle and they get comfortable. And it's like, okay, well, I'm making enough money, and so I'm good with this. But they're not thinking bigger. They're not thinking beyond even themselves. So if you think about, okay, if I keep going, wow, who do I now get to become? Who is that person that I will be in that next level? And this is really what Jim Rohn was talking about, because every milestone, every new milestone, every next level, I always tell my husband, we always have a next level. We always have a next level, because we do. We always have a next level. We will have a next level until the day we die. And so are you striving to reach that next level? What does that look like? So for me, I always have big goals and dreams, because if I don't, I feel like that complacency is like I'll actually decline. And I believe that. I believe people actually decline when God kind of wired us to have goals and dreams. He's put that in us. It's all the junk that comes into our life and our business that really sets us back to say, I don't really care about that. I don't really care if I make a lot of money. I don't really care about money. I hear this a lot. I don't really care about money. Really? Then why are you in business? Why are you even working? Why not just give all your stuff away for free if you don't care about money? So you have to be honest with yourself about what you're saying and how you are responding to things. And I can remember telling someone one time, I don't really care about making $1 million. I'm good. And so I had to work through that mindset, because I realized that wasn't a mindset that was going to serve me, and it wasn't going to serve other people. When I shifted that and I said, you know what, as long as I'm in this business, I want to make as much money as I can in integrity, but I want to do the best that I can. I want to keep getting better. I want to keep growing. I want to keep thriving. I want to keep achieving new goals and new milestones. I want to keep overcoming challenges, because that's where wisdom comes from. That's where growth comes from. Growth comes when you're in the valleys. It does not come when you're at the top of the mountain. When you're at the top of the mountain, this is what happens with a lot of people. Okay, I'm good now. I'm here. I made it. Yay, I made it. But there's always another mountain, right? There's always another mountain to climb. I interviewed Jen Drummond. If you don't follow her, go follow her. She's amazing. She is a world-class record, Guinness Book of World Record holder for the first female to climb 7 continents, the second highest mountain. So she's climbed 7 mountains of the second highest mountain. And so I just saw pictures of her the other day on social, and she was just climbing another mountain, and it's her thing. And so now she's written a book, and she's a world-class speaker, and she just keeps achieving. And I love that. She's such an inspiration. And I believe that if people just looked at, what is my next level? Where do I need to go? Who do I get to become to get there? I believe that it is literally limitless as to what you can achieve. You know, when I started my first business 35 years ago, it was in 1991. Okay, so however many years that was. When I started that first business out of financial hardship, I just wanted to help my family. I just wanted to make some money to help my family. If you've never seen my story, my 4-year-old son needed shoes. I was a stay-at-home mom. My husband was driving back and forth into the city, working long hours, and everything that he was making was putting food on the table and gas in the gas tank. And we just didn't have 2 dimes to rub together. It was all we could do to keep our head above water, keep our home. And I started my first business because my 4-year-old son needed shoes and we didn't have the money. And I sat down and cried. But that was the start of a journey that I had no idea I was going to go on, and no idea I was going to take, and no idea that I would, over the years, impact hundreds of thousands of people, maybe even millions of people. And who I've had to become as a person, as a mom, as a woman, as a wife, as a business person, who I've had to become as a woman of faith, to be able to achieve. And I'm still growing. I'm still learning every single day. Every single day, I want to reach a new level. I want to reach a new level, a new version of me, a new level in my business, in what I'm accomplishing, and what I'm learning, and what I'm doing. And so if you think this way and you start being intentional about going to that next level, always, there will be no stopping you. And when I look back at the previous 5 businesses that I built and sold, and the 2 businesses that I'm in now, when I look back at all of that, I see all the challenges and all the roadblocks and all the tears, the blood, sweat, and tears, I like to say. And I'm just wowed. I'm just wowed at where I came from and what I came through and where I am now and where I'm still going. And that's the whole point of this, where I'm still going. And I want this to be a video of real encouragement for you. No matter where you're at in your business, no matter where you're at in your life, no matter what is going on today, there's always something better for you when you're intentional about achieving it. So, what is your next level? Remember, the growth doesn't happen when you're at the top of the mountain until you start climbing another mountain, and then you're going to grow again. The growth happens when you're in the valley. The growth happens when things are hard, when you have to figure things out, when you have to get help, when you have to get support, when you're not able to maybe break through on your own, and the resistance that comes your way, but the resilience and the perseverance that you have to push through. And And often the fear that you have to overcome to get to that next level. I can tell you so many stories, and you can go back and watch so many videos around some of the stories and things that I did in business that were scary. Oh my gosh, so scary. But I did it anyway. I felt called to it anyway. And here's what I've realized. Until my business stops, I won't stop. I'm not stopping until I decide to stop my business. And even when I stop my business, I won't stop in who I want to become. I won't stop in where I want to go as a person, as a human being. And I want to encourage you not to stop either. I believe that complacency is an enemy. It's an enemy in your life. I read something where it said that over 70%, maybe it was 80%, I'm sorry, I don't remember the exact percentage, it was high, of people never really read or learn once they get out of school. Wow. I've learned more being out of school. In fact, most of the things that I do today, I don't, except for reading and writing, I don't think I really learned in school. It was from experience. It was from pushing through. It was from the valleys. It was from the books, the mentors, the programs, the training, the audio programs. It was from all the learning that I did outside of school that has made the biggest impact in my life. When I went to school, I came out of that, and I really wasn't that equipped to go have a very successful life, because they don't teach you how to really have a successful life. They teach you how to have a job. And I had a job, but guess what? I had to have two jobs, because the one job I had did not get me ahead. I paid my bills, but I never had extra. And this is why I want to say, when you've been called to business, you've got opportunity for bigger. But it's all dependent on you and what you're willing to do, and how you're willing to grow, and how you're willing to always be striving for that next level, because we always have it. And hey, I've had downfalls big time. A couple of years ago, my weight got so out of control, but I'd been there before. I'd come through it and got in the best shape of my life and was able to utilize that and build businesses and all of that. But there are always times where we're not where we want to be, but it's recognizing that and saying, okay, I can do something about this. I have the capability to do something about this. I think for a lot of people, something comes up in their life, or they don't like where they are, and they just sort of accept it. And sure, we can go through moments of time where we do that, just like with my weight. I kind of accepted it, but I also knew it was holding me back. And so instead of complaining about it, I knew what to do, and I said, I'm going to do something about it. And I started taking that action. If my marriage hit rocky places, I've been married, we'll be celebrating 44 years this year. If you think we've never gone through hard times, oh my gosh, could I tell you things that we've gone through. But when you push through and you keep looking for how can I make this better? What is my responsibility in this? What can I do to be my best? When you start looking at you and what are you doing and what can you do, and you quit looking at outside circumstances and outside things, and you start taking responsibility, there will be no stopping you. There will be no stopping you. So your next level can be in your life. It can be in relationships. It can be in your business. It can be in your faith. It can be in your health. It can be in your wealth. What is that next level for you? I want to encourage you to go for it. Go for it. My theme, I think, for 2025 is going to be 2025 is the year for you and for me to thrive. 2025, let's thrive. You ready? All right. If I can help you, if you're ready to go all in on your business, you're ready to build a business that gives you financial freedom and wealth and something, and become a different person to be able to accomplish that, I want to talk to you about my $1 Million Accelerator. And is it going to be a program that can help you take your business and yourself to the next level. You can book a call with me at acarden.com, and we'll talk about if that program is right for you. You have an amazing day. God bless you. 2025, success and thrive. Let's go for it. Have an awesome day. Bye-bye.